Comes a time in a man's life when he wakes up one morning, feels his bones creak as he gets out of bed, and realizes his tree climbing days are just about over. He feels old. He feels tired. He looks like he hasn't slept in days, and the monotony of everyday life is an anchor that keeps dragging him further and further down into the abyss. It's at that moment that a man decides his life will look a whole lot better from the saddle of a brand new Harley Davidson Fat Boy, a black one, straight pipes kicking out ungodly decibels of thunder, with the optional biker babe attached and holding on for dear life. Yes, indeed. Sometimes you need a bit of spice in your life to make it through the day. But I say, a bike and a babe might not be the most prudent way to go about it. In my opinion, if a man really wants to add some flavor to his meal, what he truly needs is a fiddle. A down-to-earth, honest-to-goodness, low-tech, cat-scratching, fingernails on chalkboard, wife yelling, "Get that thing out of my house before I lose my ever-loving mind," fiddle. Poppycock, you say? Nonsense, you say? You think I'm full of hot air, gibberish, gabble, rubbish, and baloney? Maybe so, but I bet you good money that if you were to give a man the choice between a Harley, biker babe, and a fiddle, he'd choose the Harley biker babe every time, but only because that's what society demands of him. Deep in his heart, he yearns to play fiddle. Just ask him. He'll lie to you, of course, but you and I know the truth. Words of advice. If you decide after listening to this that you indeed need a fiddle, keep in mind that your local music store will try to sell you a violin instead. Don't let them. Stand your ground. Tell them you weren't born yesterday. You want a fiddle, and you won't leave until they sell you one. When a man has sunk so low as to think a Harley and a biker babe will make life worth living again, that's the time he desperately needs a fiddle, even though he'll resist with all the madness he can muster. And why does he need it? Because learning to play one makes you realize that your life isn't as bad as it could be. You know that boss you can't stand? You'll be hugging his neck after 5 minutes of trying to hold a fiddle. You know all that paperwork that's been piling up on your desk? You'll be eager to tackle it after a day of trying to correctly hold a bow. You know that guy in the next cubicle who plays his rap music so loud it can be heard even though he has headphones on? You'll be begging him to turn up the music after a week of listening to yourself scratch out a melody on a fiddle. There are not many things worse than listening to a beginner fiddle player. Someone learning to play bagpipes comes to mind. Stepping in cat vomit in the middle of the night. Macaroni and cheese pizza. Oprah. But after that, I'm hard-pressed to think of anything else. Playing the fiddle is one of those things that takes time to learn. Some people develop the skill quickly, while others keep scratching until the day they die and their relatives are happy to put them in their grave, along with the fiddle. But when it's all said and done, and you've accomplished what you set out to do, you'll feel like you could leap tall buildings in a single bound. You'll feel more powerful than a locomotive. You'll feel as if you can run faster than a speeding bullet. And when you finally have this unimaginable feeling of invincibility, that's the time you head over to your friendly neighborhood Harley shop, pick out a sweet ride, and take your pick of biker babes. And what about the wife at home? No need to worry. You're invincible. Besides, she's been debating on whether to shoot you or kick you out of the house ever since the day you brought home that fiddle. She'll be happy to see you go. She might even pack you a lunch.